Go live over there. Mizorowski owns MLB. What's up over on the playback side? Welcome in. She said it's my day. SNY going to another commercial break. Let's take a look at some of the other games that are going on or have finished up. The MLB All-Stars are going to be announced tonight as well, the starters. But other games today, the Red Sox beat the Reds in a game that was finished up from yesterday, 5-3. Games that have gone final, the Rays beat the A's 6-5. The Pirates beat the Cardinals 5-0. The Padres beat the Phillies 6-4. Tigers beat the Nats 11-2. And in the first game we did today, the Brewers beat the Mets 7-2. Why is this not coming through? Let's try it again. Okay. For some reason that's not working. On the playback side, can you guys hear me? Let me refresh this over here. I'm not sure why that's not working. There we go. All right. We have the Mets and Brewers game all ready to go. All right, other games that are going on right now. The Padres have a 1-0 lead over the Phillies in Game 2, bottom 4 there. Twins have a 1-0 lead over the Marlins in the second. Nationals and Tigers, no score, bottom 1 in their second game. Yankees and Blue Jays getting ready to start as well. Reds and Red Sox. Angels and Braves at 7:15. Guardians and Cubs at 8. Orioles and Rangers. Astros Rockies at 8:40. There's Darren. What's up, Darren? Royals and Mariners at 9:40, Giants and Diamondbacks at 9:40, and White Sox and Dodgers at 10 o'clock. If our guy Dr. Delay is live tonight for the Giants Diamondbacks game, we'll redirect over to him when we're done. Yo, Rhino's here. What's up, Rising Rhino? Hey, PAS here for round 2. Let's go. Hopefully it's better than round 1. Got knocked down. Francisco Lindor has officially been named an All-Star. Being named National League starting shortstop. So very cool. The food store called. They're running out of shrimp. Bud is here on the playback side as well. What's up, Bud? Welcome in. I know you know. I was gonna say the other one, but that's all right. Let's see how tonight goes here. All right, let's get into tonight's lineup for Milwaukee. It'll be Frelick leading off again. Contreras will DH. Yelich will bat third. Churio fourth. Turang fifth. Rhys Hoskins will bat sixth. Siegler will bat seventh. Joey Ortiz will bat eighth. And Eric Haas will bat ninth. The Met defense tonight, it'll be Beatty at third. Mauricio at short. McNeil at second. Alonso at first. Senger doing the catching. Nimmo in left, Taylor in center, and Soto in right field. Shady Lane Holmes is back. Stephen D is back. Let's go. We gained 8 new subs in the first stream. Hopefully we can duplicate that here tonight. Waiting in. Let's see. So, did they announce? I know Lindor got the shortstop. How about the other positions? MLB home. And we're back. What's up, Jonathan? If you guys haven't seen, Lindor officially named the National League starting shortstop for the All-Star game. Here we go, the National League starting infield. It'll be Will Smith doing the catching, Freddie Freeman, first base, Ketel Marte at second, Lindor at third, at short, and Manny Machado at third. They're showing the highlights from Alonso's 3-run homer last year. Jonathan says kind of pissed, but hanging in there. Stanley says welcome back, John. Nighttime is the right time. Let's go, Mets. Yes, Nimmo leading off. The Met lineup, I usually wait till the Mets come to the plate, but we'll get into tonight's Mets lineup as well since Steven brought it up. Nimmo will lead off tonight with Lindor batting second and DHing. Soto third, Alonso fourth, McNeil fifth, Taylor sixth, Beatty seventh, Mauricio eighth, and Senger will bat ninth. So I know some of the people in the chat have been calling for Nimmo to go to the leadoff spot. They're showing Howie Rose right there. And one of the great play-by-play voices. I don't know why he never went to TV. He's always been a radio guy. Ranger fans might remember him from the year the Rangers won the Cup. Jonathan says, great radio voice. Brazoban getting the start. He'll probably only go 1 or 2 innings. Up high, 1-0. We are underway. Once again, if we get to 100 likes on the YouTube side, I will hand out 5 free channel memberships. But you never know who's going to hand them out. In Game 1, Jonathan handed out 10 memberships. So make sure you have gifted memberships turned on. You are subscribed to the channel to be eligible. In for a strike, 1 and 2. Yeah, Raymond saying throw strikes, Brazoban. Brazoban's last 5 appearances, 4 innings. Well, they took away the stats. And that one popped up. On the infield, Mauricio behind the second base bag will make the catch, 1 away. And first pitch swinging, popped up foul by Contreras. First time Lindor has made the All-Star team with the Mets. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Man, I wish Winker was here. He just loves Milwaukee. And a ground ball to short. Mauricio's got it. Over to Pete. 2 away. Nice scoop. 2 away. Yeah, Miss Winker too. Not just Winker. Winker's got the attitude that the team needs right now. There's nobody on the bench that can get under the other team's skin like he can. Frank T is here. What's up, Frank? Hey, Ronnie's here. What's up, Ronnie? Two out, nobody on here for Yelich. In for a strike. 0-1. There we go. Brazoban looking pretty sharp here. Gave you a like. Thank you. In for a strike. Quickly ahead 0-2. Mets wear white pants, black tops. Usually they save these for Friday nights. The 0-2. Bounced down low. 1-2, excuse me. Frank says happy to be here. Stern's former team and Yelich still there. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. What's Brazoban doing? The 2-2. Okay, SNY freezing up on us here. Outside, 3-2. Had them 0-2. Once again, this happened in the first game. The Mets pitchers would get ahead 0-2 and then pitch around. The 3-2. Down low, ball 4. No, it's a bullpen game. That'll bring up Churio. He was 0 for 5 in the first game. Batting .250 on the year, 13 homers, 50 runs batted in. Right down the middle, 0-1. Chops foul, 0-2. DJ Jimmy's here saying, can the Mets prevent a sweep of a doubleheader? I hope so. Last 17 games, pitching-wise, dead last in ERA, whip, opponent's average, and 29th out of 30. Then the Mets slack off as far as pitching. Yep, the 0-2. But outside, 1-2. Yeah, right, Jimmy? What a difference a month makes with pitching. The 1-2. Oh, pickoff throw. That was close. Yelich is safe. Jacob's here saying, John, I'm back, buddy, after a nap. Thank you, Frank. Frank says he enjoys the knowledge. The 1-2. Brazabon deals. Up high, 2-2. Much better crowd there for game 2. Stadium's probably about 60% full. That's a foul ball. Wow. That would have been extra bases. Still 2-2 here. Rehack the ump behind the dish. Conroy at first, Kelly at third, and Traynor at second. The 2-2. Yelich goes. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Brazabon gives up a walk, but has a scoreless first. We go bottom 1. Jonathan says the whole pitching staff is gassed halfway through the season. Seems like not long ago we had the best ERA. Yep, and we all knew it wouldn't keep. Good start, says Darren. Frank says focus up. Mets need to change that hitting coach position. Hey, Stoney's here as well. What's up, Stoney? I don't know. I mean, if the struggles offensively continue through the Yankee series, I hope they don't give it until the All-Star game. Mendoza's got to be gone if this keeps up through the All-Star game. Bats come out at night. Let's go Mets. All right. For the Mets, once again, it'll be Nimmo leading off, Lindor DHing and batting second, Soto third, Alonso fourth, McNeil fifth, Taylor sixth, Beatty seventh, Mauricio eighth, and Sanger will bat ninth. That's where the Met catchers every game should be batting. I don't care if Alvarez is here or not. 9. Mizorowski on the mound. The American League starting infield, it'll be Cal Raleigh at catcher. Vlad Guerrero Jr. at first. Gleyber Torres at second. Jacob Wilson at short. And Jose Ramirez at third. Inside 1-0. Stoney says, sorry I didn't stay long for the first game, John. Mets look like crap. I stayed for half the game. No worries, Stoney. You know Boone is soft-spoken by voice, but he shows emotion on the field. And for a strike, 1-1. They moved Lindor to second. Yes. Andrew says the Miz is going 9 innings today. Shutout. The 1-1. Swung on a missed 1-2. Agree. Moves need to be made. Can't keep going like this. Let's go, Nimmo. Work the pitcher. Don't let him work you. The 1-2. Outside. Oh, they said he went. Struck him out. So Lindor doesn't, or Nimmo doesn't change. Frank says a respectful hello to Mrs. PAS. She's sitting out on the patio right now. Here's Lindor. Down low, 1-0. Inside, 2-0. Outside 3-0. I figured it out. Mrs. PAS is sabotaging the team. There's a strike, 3-1. She really doesn't want to go to Broadway. Yep, there's our boy Gelbsy. The 3-1. And that one lifted out to center. Churrio will make the catch. 2 away. Maybe changing uniforms helps. Yeah, maybe they think they're a different team. Soto went 0 for 3 in the first game. Did walk and score a run. Outside 1-0. The 1-0. Right down the middle for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Soto always happy. Makes sense, I'd be. Right? He's got a World Series championship. Now he's got all the money. The 3-1. Swung on a miss. 3-2. Why is Nimmo leading off? Just realize. Just to piss you off. The 3-2 from Mizorowski. Outside, ball 4. So both pitchers walked the batter in the first. All before 30 years, right? Hey, Natalie's here. Saying, hey, what's up, Natalie? Frank saying LFGM. Life is nice for Soto. Here's Alonso. Up high, 1-0. Alonso 1 for 3 with an RBI in game 1. Athena saying hi on. Let's go Mets. Welcome back, Athena. The 1-0. And pop foul, 1-1. Let's go, Pete. Don't you have to be named an all-star to be in the home run derby? Or no? Pitch clock violation. So we'll see if Pete gets named to the roster. There's a strike, 2-2. The 2-2 to Pete. Mizorowski deals. And popped foul. We'll do it again. If you tap that like plus subscribe button, it's a good thing and free, says Frank. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. We go to the second. No score. It'll be Terang, Hoskins, and Siegler coming up from Milwaukee. Oh, the Phillies have taken a 2-1 lead over the Padres. Other games going on right now. The Nats have a 2-0 lead over the Tigers. Blue Jays, bottom of the first inning, already up 5-0 over the Yankees. Wow. Wow. The Angels going to the bottom of the first, already up 2-0 over the Braves. The Yankees come into today with a 1-game lead over Toronto and Tampa. Blue Jays. But yet, here you are hanging out in the Mets stream once again. Mets living rent-free in Phillies fans' heads. Fouled off 0-1. Blade Tidwell, the new pitcher here for the Mets. Brazoban worked the first, gave up a walk. Bounced in the dirt, 1-1. The 1-1. Swung and missed, 1-2, nice pitch. The 1-2. Down low. Did he go? They're not even going to check. 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. One away. They're in for a strike, 0-1. Up high, 1-1. I'm getting there, Frank. I'm getting there. Down low, 2-1. Up high, 3-1. The 3-1. Inside, ball 4. No swing. So another walk here for Mets pitching. Way too early to be even considering fantasy football. Training camp hasn't even opened up yet. I guess I should start thinking about reopening our league for this year. I haven't even thought about football. Fouled straight back, 0-1 on the first pitch. And that one lifted out to center. Taylor a couple steps to his right, 2 away. That'll bring up Ortiz. Ortiz hit the grand slam in the first game. At the time, the game was tied at 2. In for a strike, 0-1. Chopped foul, 0-2. The 0-2. And that one hit out to right. Soto, before the track, will make the catch. Another walk is stranded. We go bottom 2. Still no score. Stoney says, I hope football gets here slow. I don't even care for football. Yo, Stephen K is here. We need to break out of this damn rut, he says. Jonathan says he'd be interested. I'll make sure everybody's... Maybe over the 4th of July weekend, I'll start taking a look here at reopening it and see who's going to return from last year. Darren says good scoreless inning. Agreed. All right, the full starters for the American League: Cal Raleigh, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Gleyber Torres, Jacob Wilson. If you're not familiar with Jacob Wilson, he's with the Athletics. Jose Ramirez, Aaron Judge, Riley Green, Javier Baez, and Ryan O'Hearn from Baltimore as the DH. Yo, no Aaron Judge? I guess not. For the Mets, it'll be McNeil, Taylor, and Beatty here in the second. Cooking brats in honor of Milwaukee's postseason series. Jays 7 earned... Wow, 7. I saw it was 5, but man, 7. Let's go, Jeff. Get it started. Hold on. I can tell you the infield for the National League. Foul tipped at the plate, 0-1. Jeff Passan did tweet out the National League. National League starting infield: Will Smith from the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman, Ketel Marte, Francisco Lindor, and Manny Machado. Still waiting to see the outfield. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Greetings to my PAS friends and family. Stephen K. said hi. If I was home, I'd be smoking. The 1-1. Foul tipped at the plate, 1-2. Yay, Lindor. Yeah, I'm happy for Lindor. So once they announce the starters, hopefully we get up high, 2-2. Did they announce the National League outfield, Jonathan? I haven't seen it. The 2-2. And SNY all choppy. Funny, I watch any other broadcast and it doesn't do that. Two and two to count here. And a slapper to third. And out at first. Siegler's the third baseman. Teams are starting to do that shift nonsense again. The MLB's got to put a stop to this nonsense again. That ball was hit right to shortstop, and it's the third baseman. Here's Taylor. In for a strike, 0-1. Full starters for the National League. Here we go. And that one blooped foul, 0-2. We just did. We'll do it again. Will Smith at catcher, Freeman at first, Marte at second, Lindor at short, Machado at third, Acuna, Tucker, and PCA in the outfield, and Ohtani is the DH. So Soto was not named a starter. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Yeah, I hate the shift and I hate the ghost man. Yes, that needs to go too. Put a limit on it. Like, start it after like the 13th inning or something. The 1-2. And that one lifted out to right field. Frelick will make the catch. 2 away. They'll bring up Beatty. Yo, Hammer's back. What's up, Johnny? Please, can we get rid of... Really? That's your worry? Is Taylor playing every day? I'm more worried about our hitting coaches and our manager than I am Taylor. Outside, 1-0. Outside, 2-0. And fouled off, 2-1. Yep, okay. Hammer's agreeing. I'm back for more punishments as Caps. Yes, so we're worried about our Mets pitching too, right, John? I'm not worried about the pitching. Honestly, I know they gave up 7 runs in the first game, but the offense had 2 hits. I don't care how many runs you give up if your offense ain't doing nothing. Fouled off, 2-2. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Celia's here. It's always been about the offense. The 3-2. Down low, ball 4. That'll bring up Mauricio. Second walk of the night for Mizorowski. How many games have we watched where the Mets have 2 hits through 4 or 5 innings? The first game of the doubleheader today, they had 2 hits through 9. Here's Mauricio inside, 1-0. Yup, 7 when Toronto scored 7 runs in the first. Decent offense wakes up the defense. Fouled off, 1-1. No, I still think pitching does, but the 1-1 to Mauricio. Outside, 2-1. Making them work here. Down low, 3-1, the ball gets away. Runner holds. It's about pitching and clutch and situational hitting. No, it's not about clutch and situational hitting. When you have 2 singles for a baseball game. They're not hitting. Period. The 3-1. Pick-off throw, not in time. There's a strike, 3-2. That was a little too close to take there. Mauricio wasn't happy with the call. The 3-2. Down low, ball 4. Back-to-back 2-out walks here by the 7 and 8 hitter. Here's Sanger. Sanger can make a case right now why he should stay with the big club. Oh, and everybody's safe. Off the glove of Mizorowski and everybody's safe. I'm going to give him an infield single there. At least he's patient. Talking about Mauricio, yep. Little ahead Singer. Tough pitcher, but Mets got this one. Hey, back to the top of the lineup with Nimmo here. And Nimmo pops one out to right. Back towards the corner. Frelick. And it's out of here. Gone. Grand slam. Oh, with 2 out. Let's go. Boom. Let's go, Nimmo. Beautiful call, Mr. John. Thank you, Frank. I guess Singer can stay on the Mets now, huh? Nice. Nimmo, very nice. Let's go. Love the energy. Thank you. Here's Lindor. And he pops the first one up out to left. It'll go foul, 0-1. The 0-1. Inside, 1-1. Nimmo. Yes, finally they're scoring some runs. The Hammer thinks Nimmo should be hitting leadoff every day. Chopped foul, 1-2. That's the enthusiasm I desperately needed. Boom. Way to go, Nimmo. Boom. Way to go, Nimmo. Someone asked why Nimmo is leading off. That's why. The 1-2. And a chopper foul. Jason says hopefully we can build off of that. What's up, everyone? Here we go. Nice to see that score. The 1-2 to Lindor. And Lindor crushes one out to right. Frelick on the track, looks up, and that ball's out of here. Back to back. Boom, boom. Hammer says Lindor could really use one. And he pops one out. I thought you said the Brewer pitcher's good. Hey, well, coming into tonight, he was 3-0 with a 1.13 ERA. This is all with 2 outs. He retired the first 2 batters this inning. Here's Soto. In for a strike. Oh, called the ball, 1-0. Lindor. 2 in a row. Boom goes the dynamite. Lindor. Let's go, Frankie. The 1-0. 2 down low, 2-0. This pitcher was nasty. I think we should leave Lindor in the 2 slot ahead of Soto. And Soto pops one out to left. This one will stay in the park. Yelich will make the catch. That'll retire the side. But the Mets put up a 5 spot. That's the inning we've been waiting for. Frank said I almost broke my other ankle. The momentum. What's up, Sharon? Matched their hit total from the first game. A lot to learn. Fireworks came early today, John. Let's go. The bats have left the cave. I'll take 5 runs all day. Lounge says, I just tuned in and instantly a grand slam and then back to back. I'm declaring myself this year's grid. Lounge. That's funny. Wow, what a grand slam. Lindor too. What's back to back? Yes, El Capitan. Back at you, Milwaukee. This should be a legit start to something. I hope so. Yeah, the new grimace, he said. Let's go. 63 people watching on the big side. We got 16 likes. Smash them thumbs up, everybody. Brandon branded the ball. Oh, dude. We get to 100 likes. I hand out 5 free memberships. Let me come back up. The chat's popping tonight so far. Bounce in the dirt, 1-0. I like the folks in the chat. Well done, Nemo. Congrats on Doyle. All-star, yes. First time we scored 5 runs since June 25th. There's a strike, 1-1. Now let's hold it and get more. Mets can hit all day when the opportunity presents itself. They have an opportunity every day. We needed this big time. I hope it rallies them up now. Outside, 2-1. It's a great time to celebrate and smash that like for Mr. John. John Boy's here. Yo, Caps, there it is. Caps handing out 10 free memberships. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel to get them.
Give me a hell yeah.
We'll go through the list here to see who gets them. The 2-1. Up high, 3-1.
Give me a hell yeah. What?
Stoney says what?
Give me a hell yeah.
And that one fell back, 3-2. So Ronnie was gifted a membership. Lonely Satellite.
Give me a
Asia,
hell yeah.
Rich. Geraldo. Healthy Family Force. Bucks, Rays, and Bolts.
Give me a hell yeah.
They're usually here during the Flyer streams. Down low. Ball 4. So lead off up.
Give me a hell yeah.
Berko and Soul. When the Mets lose, they don't show emotion by slamming down the helmet. They
Give me a hell yeah.
Mets need Tidwell to eat up a lot of this game. It's the pitching and
Give
defense
me a hell
must stick
yeah.
to the plan. Don't know, want to know. That was for Cope. I miss him a lot. Yeah, I hope he's okay. Here's Frelick. He popped out to short his first time. Want to know the count. In for a strike, 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Inside, 3-1. Come on, Tidwell. On the outside corner, 3-2. The 3-2. And that one popped up. Taylor will make the catch. 1 away. That'll bring up Contreras. He grounded out to short his first time. Swung on him, man. Stowe and 1. All right. Okay. People keep messing around. Popped up. Senger sheds the mask. Nimmo coming in foul territory. Oh, in fair territory makes the catch. Two away. That is a fair ball.
Give me a hell yeah. What? What?
Down low, 1-0. No, because the runner was at first. Mauricio's got it. Over to first. Got him, and the inning is over. So a leadoff walk is wasted. We go bottom three, still 5-0 Mets. One job, throw strikes. No, Lindor's DHing today. Mets like being the underdog. Yo, Ronnie re-upped his membership. 6 months. Thank you, Ronnie. 5-run lead, go right after hitters. Just like that. Exactly. No, technically, I think Alonso could have technically let that ball drop, but that's not something they should be doing right now. One more day to go in the work week here tomorrow. Yeah, let's stick to the fundamentals, exactly. Let's add to it. Let's go, Pete. Yeah, let's look. It'll be Alonso, McNeil, and Taylor coming up. That last inning, guys, for the Mets with that 5 spot. I mean, McNeil and Taylor. McNeil grounded out to third, and Taylor flew out to right. And then Beatty and Mauricio walked. Senger with the infield single off the glove. Nimmo with the grand slam, and then Lindor with the solo shot right after him. Let's just hope it's something we look fondly back on. Agreed. Be like, yo, remember that 5-run inning against Mizorowski? And Pete pops the first one up. Shallow center. Cheerio. 1 away. It's time for Alonso to join the party. Long overdue. If he hits one now, I'm giving $20. Boo! He did not get one. Boo! Cap says, I'm surprised this kid gets rocked by us. Right? Outside, 1-0. The 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Boo. Boo. The 1-1. Up high. 2-1. No crickets. No, I have not seen crickets. Fouled off. 2-2. The 2-2. And that one ripped. Base hit in the right field for McNeil. Jonathan says, this is like watching the game at a friend's house. Love it. That'll bring up Taylor. Down low, 1-0. Where are all the Mizorowski people that were here when the game started? How come they're not chatting it up now? And that one line caught at third. 2 away. That'll bring up Beatty. He walked and scored his first time. Yeah, and if you piss off the host, you go to jail. Darren says Pete took a bat. Yeah, swinging at the first pitch like that. There's a strike 0-1. The end of the Mets' misery, Mezorowski. Yo, there's Elgood. What's up, Elgood? What's up, John and fellow Met fans? If we ever needed a win, it's this game. Had to get a snack, said Steven. Fouled off. 0-2. DeGrom pitched decent. He went 6 innings. Got the win. I don't have any snacks tonight. I did not stop after work because usually my boss lets me leave an hour early. And I usually can stop and get something on the way home. But today it was only half hour, just the way it worked. Yeah, sell good. So no snacks today. Down low, 2-2. Gold-blooded, welcome back, Gold-blooded. Gold-blooded was hanging out with us last night during the Rangers-O's game. Elgood's favorite player just hit a grand slam. That is true. Nimrod did hit a grand slam. The 2-2. And a chopper. Oh, nice play at first. And they'll take it to the bag. That'll retire the side. We go to the fourth. It's still 5-0 Mets. Elgood says, I know Nimrod's the best. Please don't block me for saying Nimrod, Stoney. What's up, gold-blooded? Nice play, yeah. We all make block mistakes. That's alright. Yankees are getting blown out. Last I saw it was 7-0. It's still 7-0. DJ Jimmy says, I'm back. What's this, a lead? Should I adjust my screen? No, we're doing a game from earlier in the year. Oh, man. Daniil Fleming's back, saying hi. I know there are 7 runs. Yeah, 7 runs. Yup. That's right, John. I agree. Got block mistakes, but time for him to go. Time for him to let it go. Gold-blooded said the Yankees are hot dog water. Yeah, we're doing a game from 2000. It's always the darkest before dawn. Very nice. And if the Blue Jays will be in first place with a win tonight. Fouled off. 5-0. That is not a typo. 5-0. Good guys. Outside 1-1. Up and in 2-1. Yeah, see how many innings Tidwell can eat up here. The 2-1. Now it's 2-2. I'm looking for the Rays game. Where are the Rays? Oh, they already won today. The 2-2. Popped up. On the infield, McNeil will make the catch. One away. Good pitch count. Well, he didn't pitch the first inning. Brazabon started the game. And a ground ball. Pete's got it. Flipped the first. 2 away. Coach says you don't have to adjust your television, folks. We are winning. Brazabon pitched the first. Yep. Yo, Hammer with the $10 super chat. Suggestion for hitting coach. We take Ted Williams' frozen head and put him on a synthetic body. He would do better than Chavez. Down low, 1-0. Thank you, Hammer, for the $10 dono. Let's go. Why is that on my TV? I can't stand that. And that one ripped out to left. That's a fair ball down into the corner. Nimmo actually played that one good off the wall. It's a 2-out double here. That'll bring up Siegler, who flew out to center his first time. Jonathan actually said Nimmo actually played that good. He did. Nimmo had a grand slam and Lindor hit a solo shot. I'm guessing Nimmo had a grand slam. I went and had ice cream. I missed it. I'm going to have to become a chain ice cream, like Frank become a chain smoker. Here comes diabetes. Another Alonso's got it. Flips it to the pitcher covering. And that'll retire the side. We go bottom four. Still 5-0 Mets. It'll be 8-9-1. Mauricio, Senger, and Nimmo. Mauricio walked, Senger singled, and Nimmo is 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a homer. Yeah, Braza was like a soft opener, agreed. I think it kind of helps the young guys kind of like take the jitters of starting the game off of them. And we've seen it tonight. I mean, look, Tidwell's pitched well. 3 shutout innings so far. I noticed a lot of teams do this. They put a reliever in the first inning, then they put a pitcher to pitch as long as they can. That's frozen head. Nice job. Play like you want to win, says Jimmy. What do you mean play like you want to win? What? Good stuff. Still a commercial break here, everybody. Let me catch back up to the chat. I'm hoping this rough stretch, although it has been rough, has been tough to watch, is something that makes them a better team. Agree. Tidwell doing great tonight. Too nice throw by the polar bear to Tidwell. You did read that right. The Marlins are going for their 9th win in a row. Yes, I'm back. People aren't happy till they take my money and blood. Like I always say, Tidwell is going to be a very good reliever. Please just call up Nolan McLean already. In for a strike 0-1. Looks like the Phillies are going to split today. That's all right. I'm not worried about the Phillies. We have 7 games left with the Phillies. The 0-1. Down low, 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Got to give Tidwell respect. We need to get on track to shut the Yankee fans up. Yelich will make the catch. 1 away. You can't believe the Mets lost 7-2 when they were up 2-1. Why? That makes no sense. They were up by a run. You can't believe they lost? If we play up to our capabilities, I'm not afraid of anyone in this division at all. It's all about what we do. Agreed. MLB needs less interleague and more. Agreed. Need to go back to 19 games against all your division opponents instead of 13. And that one popped up out the right. Down the right field line. I guess he makes the catch. This SNY nonsense is trash here. I'm going to have to watch the Milwaukee broadcast. Two away. Yankee fans shouldn't be saying much right now. They haven't been playing well either. Yeah, and they're getting ready to drop out of first place also. And Nimmo rips one. That's a base hit in the right field. How about moving Nimmo to the leadoff spot? 2 for 3. Yep, Jonathan agrees. Too much interleague. First game loss, I blame Mendoza. I blame Mendoza for the game 1 loss as well. Oh, we're getting a pitching change. Mijorowski's done. 3 2/3 innings. Nimrod strikes again. Playing the Yankees this weekend is probably what we need. Hammer says when Nimmo hit leadoff in the past, he would always have a 400 on base. I want to see that back. It doesn't make sense, Tony. I think Frank T. preferring about the hospital. That's why I didn't read it. It doesn't make sense. Nimmo in beast mode. Nimmo is nuking it. Time to go for the kill, Mets. We got 66 people watching and still only 22 likes. I don't know. Yeah, if the Mets put up some more runs here, why not? Yeah, but your comment doesn't make sense. That's all I'm saying. That's why I skipped it. Yo, DJ Jimmy with the $2 power chat. Albert, English. Let's right the ship. Mets are a great team. Play like it. Tap that like plus subscribe button. Want to know to Lindor from Ashby. The 1-0 to Lindor. In for a strike, 1-1. Albert, that's strike 2. No Espanol. Popped foul down the right field side, 1-2. Slump is over. It's over now. More home runs, says Michael. Nimmo takes off, steals the bag. 8th stolen base of the year for Nimmo. Maybe I just didn't understand what you were writing there, Stoney. Maybe try it again. Maybe I just misunderstood. Down low. And Nimmo will stay. 2-2 the count. This is Nimmo saying he wants to be the leadoff hitter. Oh, that ball hit Lindor. That'll bring up Soto. Cap says the Mets are 56 out of 66 of stealing bases. Wow. Nimrod's trying to put this team on his back. It's time to add on, make them pay for it. The first pitch to Soto. He went 0-1. Nimmo with shoes. $100 for a Soto bomb. Yo. Let's go, Soto. Little hit. Let me refresh the screen here. DO1. Bounce in the dirt. 1-1. Ever since the stolen base, it's been frozen. Down in the dirt, 2-1. Yeah, agreed. Albert, no Espanol. Somebody time him out, please. Fouled off, 2-2. That's all right. I got it. Swung on and a miss. Struck him out. We go to the fifth. It's still 5-0. It's all right. It don't matter, guys. Have mods, and I'm worried about taking care of the chat instead of calling the game. I did it, Frank. Is 5 runs enough for this pitching staff? When life throws you a ball in the dirt, take it and move on to the next pitch. Take it. Okay, but yet he's back. Now you're banned. I'll lose the sub. Outside, 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Imanaga is easy. The 2-0 from Tidwell. There's a strike, 2-1. Popped up. Alonso in foul territory. 1 away. I got him. I got to remember, if I'm going to have all these streams, guys, I got to take care of some stuff too. In for a strike, 0-1. I gotta remember it. I gotta remember, if I want all these streams, I gotta be more active too. Down low. 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. Outside, 2-2. You guys are all good. And that one fouled off. Still 2-2. The 2-2. Popped foul. We'll do it again. Denny says keep pumping strikes. Focus up, Tidwell. And that one lined in the center. That'll be in for a base hit. The number 9 hitter. On base both times. Ernesto said walked away from the Milwaukee Grand Slam in the first game. Just came and saw that the Mets hit one of their own plus Lindor. What happened between games? Well, Mendoza said, all right, we're switching the lineup up. And having Nimmo in that leadoff spot. Paying dividends so far. In for a strike, 0-1. Pop foul, 0-2. Oh, Mets need this game, he said. So bad. Baseball's very few games that are must win, but I feel like this is a must win. Agreed. Kryptonite. Yep. Let's get a double play here, says Raymond. Outside, 1-2. He not named the starter, so we'll see if they only named the starters tonight. So we'll see who gets the reserve spots. My guess would be Alonso and Soto probably get reserve spots. But I don't know when they announce the reserves. But they got to do it soon, right? I mean, the All-Star game's less than 2 weeks away. Quintana versus Peterson tomorrow. The 1-2 to Frelick. And little bloop. Beatty in foul territory makes a sliding catch. What a play. 2 away. Jason says, hopefully tomorrow we give Quintana a rude welcoming. Agreed. Jimmy says, I always liked Nimmo as a leadoff hitter. Outside 1-0. Brooks Beatty. No, 7:30, all good. The next day game is Friday against the Yankees at 3 o'clock. Danny says, very nice, Beatty. And that one ripped down the left. Foul, 1-1. Beatty with the defense. The 1-1. Oh, foul tipped at the plate. Got a piece of the catcher and the home plate umpire. What? I don't think Keith knows what he's talking about. The 1-2. Oh, off the plate, 2-2. Jimmy says, wow, where has this effort been? And that one lined out to right. Soto towards the corner. Foul. I'm starting to wonder that too there, Hammer. Long strike. Yeah. The 2-2. And that one fouled off again. The 2-2. Tidwell deals. And got a piece. DJ Jimmy says, love these uniforms. Yeah, they usually wear the blacks on Friday, the black uniforms on Friday night. The 2-2. Oh, called strike 3. God, I'm looking. We go bottom 5. We're halfway through. It's 5-0 Mets. Tip the cap to Tidwell. The hammer. Welcome in once again. So far, we've gained 1 new sub tonight, but we've also gotten 10 gifted memberships from Caps. Hammer with the $10 dono as well. Over on the playback side, we had DJ Jimmy with the $2 power chat. In the earlier ball game today, we had Jonathan with the $5 power chat and the 10 gifted subs as well, and Jeffrey with the $20 super chat. That's a nice K. Let's go get a few more. $100 says, I love how the Mets mind me what it's like to be a Mets fan every year. What a bad stretch. We need this win. Darren says, hopefully Tidwell gives the Mets 6 innings and gets them into the 7th. Come on, Pete. It's Pete Missile time. Yeah, Alonzo, McNeil, and Taylor coming up. Yeah, Alonzo jumped out to a lead for the home run lead at 18. But he's been there for a while. 0-1. That ball's inside, 1-0. Pete, relax and focus. Oh, Yoho, the new pitcher here. There's a strike, 1-1. Nice pitch. And a chopper foul, 1-2. Frank says his battery's dying. Be right back. Up high, 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Pete, relax and focus. Yo, the young man falling asleep. And that one ripped foul. We'll do it again. And scene. That's funny. The 3-2 to Pete. And Pete pops it up. Out the shallow left. Third baseman's out there. Fair territory. One away. Down, there's a strike, 0-1. I was going to say down low, but called a strike. Swung on a miss, 0-2. The 0-2. And that one, base hit in the right field for McNeil. He's 2 for 3. Cap says, wow, Miami is ahead of the Braves in the standings. That's great. Yeah, but what's the score, Hammer? And first pitch swinging. Popped up. The shortstop will make the catch. 2 away. Eight to 3. Why do you do it by time? 8 to 3. That's only a 7-hour shift. There's a strike, 0-1 to Beatty. Beatty walked and scored in the second. Outside. Ooh, got the corner, 0-2. I said 8 to 3 in the phone, and look at. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. We go to the 6th. Still 5-0 Mets. There it is. Hammer says it's 8 to 3. It'll be Yelich, Churio, and Terang coming up for Milwaukee. Let's take a look at some of the other games going on right now. The Phillies have a 5-1 lead over the Padres. That game in the 8th inning. The Twins have a 2-1 lead over the Marlins, but the Marlins have bases loaded and 2 out in the bottom of the 7th. Nats have a 3-2 lead over the Tigers. Oh, Blue Jays now up 8-6. Red Sox up 3-0 over the Reds. Angels still up 2-0 over the Braves in the fifth. Guardians up 2-0 over the Cubs. Orioles and Rangers, no score in the third. Astros and Rockies just underway. Royals and Mariners tonight at 9:40. Giants and Diamondbacks as well. White Sox and Dodgers at 10 o'clock. The Rays beat the A's 6-5. Pirates beat the Cardinals 5-0. Padres beat the Phillies 6-4 in Game 1. Tigers beat the Nationals 11-2 in Game 1. And the Brewers beat the Mets 7-2 in Game 1. Update, now 8-6. Yep. In for a strike, 0-1. Tidwell still on the mound here. Yelich is 0-1 with the walk and the ground out. And did he go? No, 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2. Throw strikes, Blade. Up high, 2-2. The 2-2. That's SNY freezes up, 3-2. Yeah, I can't believe Yelich has 60 runs batted in. This guy's really turned things around. Yep. The 3-2. It fouled off. We'll do it again. Well, not really, because it's only his fifth inning of work. Because he didn't pitch the first inning. Fouled off. We'll do it again. The 3-2. And that one lifted out to left. Nimmo back. And that ball's out of here. Yelich gets the Brewers on the board with a solo shot. Number 17. Broncos Prod says, "Hi, I'm new. Welcome in." Yeah, you tip your cap. You're up 5-0. They hit a solo shot. Oh well. Better than, honestly, I'd rather take that than a walk. Don't move, Mendoza. Don't move. The 1-0. Up high, 2-0. Come on now. You got to throw strikes here, kid. Now he gave up the home run. Now he's going to be... Now he's not going to want to throw a strike. That one's crushed out to right. And that ball's out of here. Now we're in trouble. Back-to-back solo shots here. Here comes Hefner. At least he didn't walk 3 people before the homer. Right? Mendoza better make the right... Nunez getting warmed up now in the Met bullpen. Because the first 2 pitches he didn't want to throw a strike, and then he had to throw a strike. I give him this batter, and then that's it. If he doesn't get this batter out, he's got to be gone. There's a strike 0-1. Settle down, says Jimmy. Cap says we have to win this game. And that one laced foul, 0-2. The 0-2. Called strike 3, got him looking, one away. That's how you come back after giving up a couple home runs. Hammer says, don't stress, everybody. We're definitely winning this one. Yeah, keep your chin up, says Jimmy. Nice bounce back strikeout. And that one line. Nice play by Mauricio, but it'll be safe at first. That's an E6. We'll see. They might give him a single, but I don't know. Keith saying it should be a base hit. I think that's an E6. And that's going to be it. Yep. Mauricio should have handled that. Let's see what they rule here. They're giving him an infield single. I don't agree, but Tidwell should get a nice ovation from the crowd here heading off. Oh, they go to commercial break. Yep, he could have had that watching the replay. I agree. But nothing we can do about it now. Tidwell did well. Yes, he did. Who comes out? Nunez is coming in. Tidwell did his job. He gave us a chance. Correct. There's all good over on the playback side. Getting a pitching change here. Let's take a look at the Yankees. Oh, the Reds have taken a 4-3 lead over the Red Sox. Bottom 5 there in Toronto. Still 8-6 Blue Jays. Marlins still down 2-1 in the 8th. Top of the 9th there in Philly. Phillies are up 5-1. Oh, that game might have just went final. All right, here's Nunez with a runner on first. The first pitch. Swung on a miss, 0-1. So the Mets have to keep pace with a win here. The 0-1. Oh, inside, 1-1. Let's hold the focus, Mets. The 1-1. There, inside, 2-1. Come on. Raymond says, let's go, Nunez, get a double play. As Jimmy says, let's get a double play as well. There's a strike, 2-2. And that one's ripped out to right. That'll get down for a base hit. Hoskins will go to third. Runners on the corners with one out. Siegler with his first MLB hit. Tying run will come to the plate. Jimmy says wheels are starting to fall off. Let's get an out. Limit the damage. Oh, Ortiz shows bunt and pulls it back, but it's a strike. 0-1. Let's go, Mets. What's up, Keith? The 0-1. And popped up. Foul territory. Pete gives chase over by the dugout. He can't make the catch. Shouldn't say it that way. It was out of reach. Wasn't that he couldn't make the play. It was just out of reach. Count is 0-2. Let's go, Mets, says Keith. Still 0-2. Popped up again. It'll go out of play. Still 0-2. Keith says, hoping the end of the game goes better than the others we've had lately. Nice try by Pete. At least he didn't stand there and look at it. The 0-2. Nunez deals. Pickoff throw. Not in time. And a little chopper, foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2. And a ground ball. Beatty's only play is first. 2 away. A run will score. But another runner in scoring position here with 2 out for Eric Haas, who's a 1-for-1 with a walk and a single. It was just hit too slow to turn 2. So the Mets did the right thing by getting the 1 out. Now can end the inning. Up high, 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Jimmy says it's an out. Got to find a way to get some insurance runs after very pouring out here. Agreed. Like the Mets bats have gone quiet again after that 5-run outburst in the second. Swung on a missed, 1-2. Citi Field crowd gets to their feet here with 2 strikes. Nunez will set. And deals. Fouled straight back. We'll do it again. Let's go. One more strike. The 1-2 from Nunez. Popped foul down the right field side. It'll go out of play. Let's win this early season Met style. Yes, the Brewers are relentless with their foul offs. Yep. Bam is here. What's up, Bam? You guys split a doubleheader today. Mets trying to do the same. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. So Nunez comes in and gets the job done, but the Brewers put up a 3 spot, including back-to-back solo homers. We go bottom 6, 8, 9, and 1 coming up for the Mets. Now all three runs are charged to Tidwell, but the young man did a good job. Yeah, very solid 4 1/3. Saw Nimmo hit a Grandy against that crazy rookie the Brewers have. Yup. Raymond says no lead is safe. Need more runs. Frank says our bottom of the lineup will wake up. Oh, Rod Tidwell. Yeah. Show me the money. Top of the 9th there in Miami. The Twins still up 2-1. Yankees up 8 to Blue Jays up 8-6 over the Yankees. That game top of the 6th. The Reds now up 5-3 over the Red Sox. Angels still up 2-0 over the Braves in the 6th. Guardians up 3-2 over the Cubs. Rangers up 3-0 over the Orioles. That's a team to watch out for. If they keep losing, why not go? If you're the Mets, why not go and get a guy like Ryan O'Hearn to be your DH? Not to say that the O's would trade him, but make some calls at least. 4 new subscribers so far during tonight's stream. Welcome in, everybody. Mauricio, Senger, and Nimmo here. In for a strike going, outside, 1-0. Yoho working his 2nd inning of relief here. There's a strike, 1-1. We are 414 away from that 7K number. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Mauricio worked out a walk in that 2nd inning. Also flew out to left in the 4th. The 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Outside, ball 4. A nice leadoff walk here from Mauricio. We'll keep an eye on Mauricio. He does have 2 stolen bases on the year. Jimmy says, let's get some traffic and cash in. Let's go Mets. Sanger bunts. It's foul. I like that from the Mets. Play a little small ball here. Up to 90 in the chat. Only 33 likes. Just as good as a single, right, Coach? Deal win. Singer sets the butt again. Pickoff throw, not in time. And a little bunt. Beautiful bunt. The throw over to first. They get the out at first there. But a sacrifice. There you go. A lot of you guys in the chat have been calling for small ball. That's a 3-4 on the put out. But that'll bring up Nimmo with a runner on second and only one out. That'll be all for Yoho. Come on, everybody. You throw on some likes. Show some love. This channel is great. Frank R says, I just hit the like button. By the catcher. So nice. Yep. Hey. Once again, I know maybe people aren't in the channel membership things, but you have to subscribe to get them. Caps has already gifted out 10. If some way we can get our likes up to 100 tonight, I'll give out 5. Come on, Nimmo, need a hit. Coach says smash that like. Going to the bottom of the ninth there in Miami. Still 2-1 Minnesota. Yankees have gotten to within 1. It was 7-0 Blue Jays. It's now 8-7 Blue Jays. The Red Sox have gotten a run back. It's now 5-4 Reds. Angels still up 2-0 over the Braves. Guardians is still up 3-2 over the Cubs. Rangers still up 3-0 over the Orioles. Astros up 2-0 over the Rockies. I hit the like on both streams about an hour and a half ago, says Darren. All right, Nimmo with a runner on second here, 1 out. Koenig, the new pitcher, up high, 1-0. Yo-ho, got the heave-ho. The 1-0. And Nimmo down to third. Hoskins got it. He'll win the race to... Wow, that was close. He'll win the race to the bag. Runner goes to third. That'll bring up Lindor. Lindor's 1 for 2 on the night with a line out to center, a solo home run, and was hit by a pitch. Once again, Lindor named starting shortstop for the National League in the All-Star game. Inside, 1-0. Mauricio walked, Hammer. Lindor rips one foul down the left field side. 1-1. Swung on a missed, 1-2. The 1-2. And that one, base hit in the left field. That'll score a run. Big 2-out single there from Lindor. And the Mets get one of those three right back. Let's go. I knew it. Let's go. You got to stay with this lineup for a while now. Clutch hits is Jimmy. What's going on here? You can't change pitchers. What's going on? Oh, just the pitching coach out. Small ball pays off. Again. Now, the few opportunities they had in the first game, they got both runs. But the bullpen couldn't hold it. Frank says it's a beautiful thing. Gary just had a voice crack. Way to go, Lindor. The first pitch to Soto. Fouled straight back, 0-1. Soto's 0 for 2 tonight with a walk. Oh, up and in. 1-1. The run this inning is charged to Yoho. 1-1, Gary. Pickoff throw. Oh, so. Yes, Tidwell pitched. Tidwell went 4 1/3 innings, gave up 3 runs. Another throw over to first, not in time. Danny says, looking to clean Soto Claus's chimney. Yeah, I was just saying that, Jacob. I saw it was 8-0, and now it's 8-7. The 1-1 to Soto. Way inside. 2-1. Nimmo's still stuck on 198 career stolen bases. The 2-1. Swung on a miss. 2-2. To 2-2. Oh, Soto throws his bat. Fouled it off. Still 2-2. Heads up. Heads down, right. The 2-2. And base hit in the right field. Lindor will stop at second. That'll bring up Pete. We'll see if we get another pitching change here with Alonso coming up now. Yep. Getting another pitching change here. So on the night Mizorowski pitches, the Brewers using up their bullpen. Jimmy says, let's go. A Pete missile would be great. Agreed. A Pete missile would be great right now. $90 people watching, 38 likes on the stream. Let's go. Did another game go final here? The Phillies won 5-1, and the Twins beat the Marlins. So the Marlins winning streak is snapped, and the Twins are with a 2-1 win there. So if the Braves and the Braves have a 3-2 lead. So if the Braves win, they jump back in front of the Marlins. Now, Pete, now. Keep it going, Pete. Oh, Winker has started a rehab assignment. No. He is eligible to pitch. He is eligible only in game 2 here. Up and in, 1-0 to Pete. The extra player that's brought up is only available for game 2. Darren says, I'll take a double from Pete. The 1-0. On the outside corner. No, called the ball 2-0. So the Mets gave up 3 in the top of the inning, but have gotten 1 back so far. The 2-0 count to Alonso with runners on first and second. And a broken bat. And out at first. Broken bat, ground out. Yikes. But the Mets get 1 back. We go to the 7th. 6-3, good guys. Please hit 1 out. Yeah, tough break. Literally, right, Jimmy? Literal, tough break. Nice try, Pete. All right. We will be back live tomorrow night for Game 3 of this series. We'll be live for all 3 games against the Yankees. Oh, maybe I should do that now. We have to come up with a way to vote on what game we want to do on Monday night, because the Mets are off on Monday. But with the Mets getting a lot of off days now, I'll start mixing in some other games. So that's the 7th. So let's see who's available. No. Oh, that might be a good game to do. Oh, that might be a good game to do. Oh, that might be a real good game to do. If things hold up, Skeens is supposed to be on the mound for that one. I won't go up against Fitzy, and I don't want to do a Tigers-Rays game. Jimmy says maybe the off days will help the pitching get straightened out a little. That was a tough stretch. Richard Lovelady in for the Mets to start the top of the 7th. It'll be Frelick, Contreras, and Yelich. Inside 1-0. And fouled off 1-1. Stanek is getting warmed up as well right now. The 1-1. Inside 2-1. The 2-1. Swung on a miss. 2-2. The 2-2. And a ground ball down the second. McNeil, the on throw. Got him! What a play by McNeil. Played it in the shallow outfield grass. On the run. Fires a bullet to first. And got him. 1 away. Contreras is 0 for 3, and he rifles one out to right, but right at Soto, 2 away. Jimmy says not bad for a center fielder. Realize his great play. Yep. Here's Yelich. He's 1 for 2 with a solo homer tonight and a walk. Danny says Jeff McMitt. There's a strike, 0-1. Down low. Oh, called the strike, 0-2. The 0-2. Off the plate, 1-2. The 1-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. A 1-2-3 inning for Lovelady. We go bottom 7. Stand up and stretch. Mets up 6-3. Love Lady is filthy. For the Mets, it'll be McNeil, Taylor, and Beatty coming up. Love it. Love Lady. Love Lady looking like a thing of beauty. So now I'll just figure out how to do a... Very lovely, says Jimmy. I'm going to do that. Stand up and get a snack. Who's that lady? Way to go, Love Lady. Get a few more here. Star Wars is back saying, well, the Phillies win and your Mets going to win. It's a doubleheader for both teams. Yep. And they both split. Well, if the Mets hold on and win, they'll split. But that was a quick half inning, though. Yikes. Once again, McNeil, Taylor, and Beatty coming up for the Mets, up by 3. It looks like Stanek will get the 8th right now, depending on the score. Stanek will get the 8th, and Diaz will get the 9th. First pitch to McNeil, outside, 1-0. McNeil 2 for 3, couple singles. Nice defensive play there at second base at top of the inning. Swung on a miss, 1-1. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. The 2-1. And McNeil grounded to second. Terang's got it over to first, 1 away. That'll bring up Taylor. He's 0 for 3 on the night. Fly out to right, line out to third, and a pop out to short. Once again, make sure you have notifications turned on, because Friday's game, July 4th, the 3 o'clock game. So come out, hang out with us before you go off to see some fireworks. Every fan should learn how to score a game. And that one lined right at the shortstop, Terang. That's the second baseman. 2 away. He played it behind the second base bag. Two away for Beatty here. Yeah, that was a nice play. Tough break. Thoughts on the Blue Jays? Well, I saw they were up 7-0, but then it was 8-7. I don't know what the score is now. The 0-1. Fouled off, 0-2. Oh, Atlanta now up 7-2 over the Angels. So they'll move back in for third place in the division. Jimmy says still 8-7 Blue Jays in the 7th. Well, I know they'll be tied for first if they hold on to win. Inside 1 and 2. Tomorrow's going to be a long day at work. Because just looking forward to 5 o'clock. The 1-2. Oh, did it hit him? No, 2 and 2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. So both teams go down 1-2-3 here. In the 7th, we go to the 8th. It'll be Stanek coming in. Churio, Terang, and Hoskins coming up for Milwaukee, down by 3. Well, let's get our numbers here. Yo, Dr. Delay. Just checking in to say hi. Pirates 6 in a row. Calling another game tonight. How's the stream going? Guys, make sure you check out Dr. Delay. Does a great job of calling Pittsburgh Pirate games. Mixes in other games as well. I believe he'll be live for the Giants Diamondbacks game tonight. We'll redirect over to him when we're done. Dr. Delay says like number 41. Like it up, people. Well, the Mets finally got a big inning tonight. 5-run second inning. Jimmy says, I'm off for a long weekend, though. Having my 4th of July bash Friday. Well, that's the 4th of July. Yo, Scott's here. What's up, Scott? Pool party? Well, maybe I won't be streaming if we're all going to Jimmy's pool party. We'll need directions in the chat. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Do not put your address in the chat. Jimmy says, everyone is welcome. If you get to Canada, you went too far. Very good directions. The first pitch fouled off, 0-1. Bam says, unfortunately, the Braves are winning because they hit a 3-run homer and a grand slam in the 6th. Wow. Let's go, Stanek. Throw strikes. And that one lined out to right. McNeil gets the stop, but it'll be an infield single. Nice play by McNeil to get to that ball. But good job by not throwing it. Because you never know. Bad things can happen if you make a bad throw there. So keep it to a single. Nice play. Yep. That'll bring up Terang. He's 0 for 3. Couple strikeouts and a ground out to first. Fouled off, 0-1. If Dr. Delay is here, make sure you post your channel link here. Up high, 1-1. Jimmy says, let's get a double play. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Senger holds on. 1 away. Third time Terang struck out tonight. Off the plate, 1-0. Easton McGee, the Brewer pitcher, warming up. There's a strike, 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. Nice pitch by Stanek. Diaz is already getting warmed up. He'll be ready for the 9th inning. I think he'll pitch whether the Mets score in the bottom of the 8th or not. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. That'll bring up Siegler. Siegler's 1 for 3. Oh, we're going to get a pinch hitter here. Danny says that strikeout of Hoskins was satisfying. Always. in first. Oh, called a ball. That should have been a strike. Yeah, Durbin and Mendoza. I love it. Mets up 6-3. Mendoza giving the ump a hard time. There's a strike. 1-1. The 1-1 from Stanek. Did he go? No, 2-1. The 2-1. Oh, I thought that ball would have hit him, but it's fouled off. 2-2. Uh-oh. I thought I lost SNY there for a minute. Nope. The 2-2 from Stanek. Bounced in the dirt. 3-2. It's a good pitch, says Danny. That was the first time he's thrown the splitter. Churrillo the runner at first. 3-2 to count. Stanek deals. And pops a foul. We'll do it again. The 3-2. Oh, up high, ball 4. That'll get to the tying run to the plate. Here comes Mendoza. Is he going to make the change? He is. Diaz is coming in. Diaz coming into the game. You got this, Diaz. 4-out save. You've been there before. We'll see if they let Ortiz bat. He hit the big grand slam in game 1. Let's go in and check on some of the other games still going on here. Nats up 9-4 over the Tigers. The Blue Jays now up 9-7 over the Yankees. Reds up 8-4 over the Red Sox. Braves up 8-2. Cubs up 5-3 over the Guardians. Rangers up 6-0 over the Orioles. Astros and Rockies tied at 2. Royals and Mariners just underway. Giants and D-backs just underway. And White Sox and Dodgers in about 20 minutes. Jake Bauers will be the pinch hitter here. He is the tying run. Now what's going on? Diaz praying. You got this, buddy. The first pitch. Up high, 1-0. Way inside, 2-0. The 2-0. Swung on a miss, 2-1. Yeah, throw strikes. Probably Rusty hasn't pitched in almost a week. Yeah, probably. But 2-1 as that one was swung on a miss. The 2-1. Swung on a miss, 2-2. The Citi Field crowd gets to its feet. The 2-2 from Diaz. He deals. Called strike 3. Got him looking. We go bottom 8. Still 6-3 Mets. Jimmy says there's the Diaz we know. Let's go for the Mets in the bottom of the 8th. It'll be Mauricio, Senger, and Nimmo. Now, even if the Mets do score here in this inning to make it a four or more runs, it's a safe situation for Diaz because he came into the game with a 3-run lead. Our guy Dr. Delay we'll be redirecting the YouTube side over to Dr. Delay tonight. He's got the Giants and Diamondbacks game. Alright, chat has gone quiet. Jimmy says he has the talent to be the best closer in the game. He often beats himself with control at times. Agreed. And our number is down to 411. 411 away from that 7K number. Let's see how many we've gained today. 15 today. We've gained 15 subs today. Let's go. I'll take that. I'll take 15 every day. Smash them subscribe button, everybody. It is free to subscribe to the channel. Memberships are 99 cents. McGee, the new pitcher here. And Mauricio drives one out to left center field. Churio will make the catch. Nice play by Churio. Are you going to give Senger the at-bat? Yep. Senger's had a good game. Senger's 1 for 2. Had the sacrifice that helped get the 6th run. Scored a run. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Chop foul. Jimmy says, looked nice off the bat. Yankee Stadium, that might have been gone. No. Yankee Stadium's bigger in left center field. I think Yankee Stadium's, 385 in left center field? That wouldn't even have been under the warning track. Yankee Stadium's only short porches in left and right field. The rest of the ballpark's huge. To 2-2. Outside, 3-2. But thank you, Jimmy, for the $2 power chat. Appreciate that. To 3-2. Foul tipped and not held. I thought the catcher caught that. Yeah, no, down the lines it is. SNY, what are you doing? I don't know why I lost SNY here. Okay. Let's get the Brewers stream going. Not sure what happened there with SNY. So it's a 1-out walk. Jankowski will be the pinch runner. Senger getting a nice ovation as he walks off the field. Jankowski might stay in the game in right field too, or left field for defense. That'll bring up Nimmo. Nimmo's 2 for 4 tonight. The grand slam. Also singled and stolen a base. In for a strike, 0-1. Once again on the playback side, for some reason SNY went out. So that's why we got the Milwaukee broadcast. And a ground ball foul, 0-2. DO2. Up high, 1-2. Pick-off throw, not in time. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Jimmy says Mendoza managing this game like his job depends on it. It might. The 2-2. And that one popped up. Out to left. Yelich will make the catch, 2 away. Let me flip back over to SNY here. There we go. Okay. Here's Lindor. Lindor's 2 for 3 tonight. Also hit a solo home run. Had an RBI single in the 6th inning. Also was hit by a pitch. So moving Nimmo to the leadoff spot and hitting Lindor second might be the formula the Mets needed this year. Fouled off, 0-1. DO1. Outside, 1-1. Why? Why would you change it? And that one ripped. Base hit in the right field. That'll go into the corner. Jankowski's rounding second on his way to third. They're going to send him. The relay throw is not made, and the Mets have a 7-3 lead. An RBI double. You can't change the lineup. Keith was just saying Lindor should go back to leadoff tomorrow. I'm sorry, you can't do that. Man, Jankowski's fast. Here's Soto. They're going to intentionally walk Soto to face Alonso. Make him pay. Agree. Pete's a rough night for Pete. 0 for 4. Are we getting a pitching change? No, pitching coach out there to talk to him. Alonso was 1 for 3 in game 1, had an RBI single. Fouled straight back, 0-1. Make him pay, Pete. Deal 1 to Alonso. Oh, inside. I thought a home plate umpire twitched a little bit. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 to Pete. And a chopper up to third. It's a fair ball. He'll tag the bag. And that'll end the inning. But the Mets get a run. It's 7-3. We go to the 9th. Let's go. I'll take that. Important insurance, agreed. Oh, man, close. Close. In Diaz we trust. Let's finish this. Once again, if you are new here, thank you all so much for the watch time, for the views. We will be back live tomorrow night for Game 3 of this series, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. We'll be live for all 3 Yankees Mets games over the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 3 o'clock on Friday, 4 o'clock on Saturday, 1:30 on Sunday. Then we'll come up with a game on Monday because it's an off day for the Mets. But then the Mets are back at it on Tuesday night in Baltimore. In Baltimore next week. Baltimore and Kansas City to round out the first half of the... I don't want to say the first half because we're past the midway point, but they usually call the All-Star break the halfway point. Terren's now in the catch. Lindor will DH. Or Lindor will play short now. So the Mets lose the DH. Outside, 1-0. Once again, shout out to everybody with the power chats, the super chats. Let's recap what everybody did tonight. We got 2 power chats tonight, both from DJ Jimmy. Alpie 3-0. All right, come on, Diaz. Thank you, DJ Jimmy, for the $2 for the $2 power chats. Yeah, but Fitzy didn't do the game here. Fitzy's starting to flake out. There's a strike, 3-1. Over on the YouTube side, we got Caps with the 10 gifted sub memberships. Hammer with the $10 super chat. Swung on a man. 3-2. He says, my pleasure, buddy. Thanks for all you do. Absolutely. The 3-2. Called strike 3. God, I'm looking. One away. Back to the top of the lineup with Frelick. That was nasty, says Jimmy. There's a strike 0-1. Outside 1-1. The Mets hold on to win this. It'll be Tidwell's first big league win. The 1-1. There's a strike 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. Diaz has struck out all 3 batters he's faced. That'll bring up Contreras. Once again, on the YouTube side, don't just up and leave. When I end the stream, it's going to ask you if you want to redirect over to Dr. DeLay. He's got the Giants and Diamondbacks game tonight. The 1-0 from Diaz. Fouled off, 1-1. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Very nice. Finish it, Diaz. Swung on a miss, 2-2. The 2-2 from Diaz. Fouled off. Thank you, Jimmy. Jimmy said the Braves won 8-3. So they move back in front of Miami for 3rd place in the division. YouTube chat has been very quiet tonight. And that one rolled down to Pete. He'll flip to Diaz, and the ball game is over. Oh, because my messages aren't coming across. Sorry, guys. That's why I am not ignoring the chat. I just realized my messages aren't coming across. Won the 3, so the Mets split the day-night doubleheader. So good stuff. Huge win, thank you. Yes, finally, says Darren. Sorry, everybody. Let me see why they're not coming across here. Nothing to see here. Alright, well, doesn't matter because the ball game is over. Once again, thank you all so much. Once again, we will be back live tomorrow night for Game 3 of this series. Once again, it's going to ask you if you want to redirect over to Dr. Delay. Let's not do that here. Then we'll see everybody tomorrow night.